Good afternoon, Saitlanders. How are you? I trust that you're very well. I'm going to try to make good sense of this video, but it's perhaps going to require a little bit of jumping around. On the 6th of February, today being Thursday the 9th, the editor of News24, Adrian Basson, wrote an article entitled "Wanted, a President with Unquestionable Integrity to Turn Around South Africa." You know, it's, as far as I can tell, behind a paywall, or it is behind a paywall. And that didn't bother me at all, because the utter absurdity of the article makes it not worth knowing any more than the headline sentiment. That this poor man believes that if we get somebody with integrity, they'll be able to swing every deployed cadre of the ANC. They'll be able to swing the morality, swing the work ethic, swing the values, swing the dependence, because it is now a dependence, of the deployed cadres of the African National Congress, dependence upon a steady stream of stolen money. One guy, that's all we need. One man with integrity and everything will be fixed at municipal, district, provincial, and national level, not to mention the state-owned enterprises. These liberals are stupid. There's no other word for it. That they could have, experienced and witnessed everything that they have of the past 28 years, beginning roughly speaking with the scandal of the arms deal. Well, that's not 28 years ago, but you know what I mean. For almost the entirety of the rule, as the ANC likes to call it, of the rule of the ANC, and yet believe that it's not inherent, it's not intrinsic, it's not something that can be removed from the African National Congress, is just astonishing. Oh dear me. On that same day, Yavan Pius, or Yavan Pijuus, Iavan, first name, surname Pijos, wrote an article in Die Einste, News24, that reads, "Sisulu to meet Ramaphosa in next few days to discuss multi-million-pound Tottenham Hotspur deal." I didn't make a video about this, because Colonel Du Toit did. And I thought, I've got something right under my eyelid, scratching the heck out of my eye. But you and I both know what the Tottenham Hotspur deal was all about. It was about the free tickets. It was about the trips overseas. It was about the box in the stadium. It was about the opportunity to also go to Liverpool for the away matches, and to United for the away matches, and to City for the away matches, and to Arsenal and to Chelsea for the away matches. Somebody criticized me the other day for drinking too much coffee in one particular interview that I did, but let me tell you, it's impossible to resist if your voice is overworked, as mine sometimes is from doing many interviews and many videos and what have you. you have to have something to drink. Yeah, this is the African National Congress. I think I might have another one here. Another example before we move on. Oh, yeah, this is an aside. This is not about the real theme of this video. This is on this Tottenham Hotspur sponsorship deal by SA Tourism. 3 SA Tourism board members resigned with immediate effect amid the Tottenham proposal. In other words, they were that horrified by it. And I'll give you their names. Enver Dumini, Ravi Nadasan, and Rosemary Anderson resigned with immediate effect. The others don't care. Sisulu is going to take their part. She is going to meet with the president, and she is going to defend this patently rotten deal. Oh dear me. And now we come to one of the two really stories that really make my point of the just sheer rottenness of the African National Congress. Rotten from top to bottom, from the very inside to the very outside. Eskom paying above pump prices for diesel. You get diesel for what? 25, 24, if you're lucky, 23 rand a litre. And that includes the levy for the road accident fund. Eskom paid Petro SA for the 50 million litres of diesel that it bought recently 26 rand a litre. Now, if you can't see that that is corruption through and through, there is something wrong with you. If you take out I didn't even bother to look up what is the, maybe we should. Road accident fund levy in fuel price is 2 rand 18 cents a litre. So given that Eskom was buying wholesale, given that it is part of government, it is a state-owned enterprise, it is owned by the state, it's connected, they're chommies. You would have thought that if you and I could get sometimes at certain petrol stations a better price, let's say the going rate is 25 rand. Sometimes some places are cheaper. There's a place near here that is about 1 rand 80 cents, if I'm not mistaken, cheaper than the other places. You would think that if you and I could get it for 24 rand or 23 rand and some change, that Eskom could get it firstly for 21 rand a litre. 23 minus the 2 rand 18 cents for the road accident fund, because the diesel is not going to be used for motor vehicles. You would have thought, and you would have thought that because they're buddies, Petro SA would have cut them some slack, and they would have gotten it for 19 rand a litre, 18, 17, but call it 20. No, not less, more. And you just know that the moment the opportunity arose, they were like pigs at a trough to get a cut. They, being the deployed cadres of the African National Congress, in a hierarchical arrangement, going all the way to the top, because that is how the African patronage system works. In the line of procurement of that fuel. So, deployed cadres in the Department of Agriculture would not have gotten a cut. But everybody in the fuel side of things, Petro SA, Department of Minerals and Energy Affairs, and people within Eskom, would have raked 250 million rand out of that deal. 50 million litres by the 5 rand or so that they simply shouldn't be paying. And let's just say it's the 1 rand premium and the 2 rand 18 cents fuel levy. 3 rand times 50 million litres. 150 million rand at the very least. Oh dear me, it's heartbreaking sometimes to witness how these people get away with blue murder. And you still have some commentators talking about the ANC has only got 37%. Did you hit 37%? They're going to form a coalition. African Christian Democratic Party, the Soccer Party, and the Dacha Party. They're going to form a coalition. They're going to run Pretoria smoothly. I promise you it's going to be just perfect. And the ANC is going to be okay with that. Or the country, or whatever. Do you... these people are not in their right minds. They are not capable, intellectually capable of grappling with the subject in a competent manner. Even if the African National Congress's support was 27%, and even if all of the other parties ganged up against it, it would not relinquish power. But let's say the Independent Electoral Commission really was independent and was not populated entirely by staff deployed by the African National Congress, and the Independent Electoral Commission adjudicated or would adjudicate in the event that the African National Congress had lost the national election, next year's national election. Let's say that was possible. I'm telling you it will never happen, because if the ANC sees the writing on the wall, they will do whatever it takes to get those votes. They will give everybody a t-shirt and a pair of foam plakkies made in Vietnam and a keps. The whole of South Africa. They'll have 60 million made at 1,000 rand each. Because that's the going rate for plakkies. And somebody will make billions of rand, and the ANC will get the votes that it needs. I don't want to rant and rave, because I've ranted and raved a lot recently in the videos that I've produced, and the longer I speak, the more worked up I'm going to get. So let's keep it short and simple and sweet and light and good. Thank you very much for watching this video. Like, share and subscribe. We'll be back soon, I'm sorry there wasn't a video this morning. I did make one, but after I made it, I thought twice about posting it. It may be exceedingly provocative because the matter that I discussed was a matter of logic. There's absolutely no question of there being an error or a fallacy. But I was addressing Julius Malema's question in logical terms. Please note, logical terms. I go so far as to say empirical terms. Empirical terms mean the terms with which you measure science, roughly. So facts, figures, data, statistics, numbers. And between the logic and the empiricism, I addressed the question, or the statement by Julius Malema that corruption is inherently a racial thing, that it is a white thing. So yeah, you can imagine. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot, and we'll see you very, very soon. Goodbye, and God bless all of you.